So I'm gonna take this review a bit further, and I've assembled a couple of things that I suppose rely on a connection to something. So whenever you're using your mobile phone, it's not just as a phone. And I can't fault the K10000 or whatever you want to call it for that. To give it some context of how I use stuff, I suppose I'm what you'd call a digital evangelist. So I will sing the praises of digital stuff till the sun goes down, but what I won't do is say you should do something digitally for the sake of it. So if there's a better way of doing it without using this kind of stuff, I'll stick with that, and I will always try and pick the best tool for the job. So I've never had an iPhone, but I always use a Mac. You know, I'm not just a follower of fashion, as you can tell by the phone. But I do have a couple of things that I use on a day-to-day basis that need to connect to the phone. So Sony smartwatch, I'm going to have a quick go on that, see if I've noticed no issue with the two. I've got a Fitbit Charge HR that I haven't really used much since I had the smartphone. Sorry, the smartwatch. I'm going to try and connect it to the GoPro as well. I've got a couple of cars that I'm going to connect it to, so I've got a Parrot as well in one of the cars. My motorbike helmet has got an intercom in it, so I'll try those. But on my day-to-day sort of life, the two things that I currently know are an issue with this phone, apart from I'm a bit dubious about the GPS signal are. So the two things that I know give me grief is when I'm in my daughter's Mini, it won't connect to her stereo system over Bluetooth for some reason. I did download an app that fixed it once, but hasn't fixed it since. And I suppose the biggest issue I've got is when I'm playing Pokemon Go, I can't use augmented reality. That's the biggest issue. Okay, so I'll get it. I'll probably do the. In fact, I'll do the watch first, and I suppose one of the things to try first is to get the two to talk together. So I'm gonna go into Google Maps on the watch. I'll press and hold somewhere. Dropped pin, navigate. So I'm going to click on navigate, and that should open up Google. There you go. So you can safely say that the watch is talking to the phone. So that's a yes for the two of them. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of proof to me that the watch has spoken to my phone, and they're going to do their bits and pieces. And it says couldn't start navigation. Oh, there we go. Yes, it could. Yeah. So I'm on both. So the two R's. You know, I'm quite happy that those two are connected. So watch is a go. The Fitbit. So the Fitbit's been on charge in my office for ages. I haven't had it on because I've got the smartwatch, but I installed Fitbit onto my phone this morning, and to come off this screen, and it's working fine. I actually when I did it, I think I've got a screenshot of it. Yeah, when I connected it, there was an update for the Fitbit, and I updated the Fitbit over Bluetooth with my phone. So I'm more than happy that the Fitbit works. Okay, I've got a bit of setting up to do now, but I'm gonna go now and set up the GoPro, and I'll check a few cars, and I'll do my motorbike helmet as well. So, but as of now, the things that I use on a kind of daily basis are fine, no problem at all. A couple more things. GoPro Hero 3. Obviously connects, I believe, over Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, you can. I've already connected to the Wi-Fi channel of my GoPro, so I'm fairly sure that we should be okay. Are we on? Yeah, we're on. Okay. So it took a bit long because it was coming off my other Wi-Fi and going to this Wi-Fi. I'll do that later so you can make sure that. So I'm controlling my GoPro through the phone, as you'd expect. So GoPro, yes. So helmet, Shoe One intercom. Put my mic in there so you can hear it.
Andy Tata. Mobile phone 1 connected.
Okay, so you can hear we're obviously I use this on a regular basis, so you can hear it's on. So I'm happy with that, and just to kind of prove it.
I've forgiven it all. You set me free.
Oh, intercom done. Yeah, like I say, it'll connect to the Parrot. So the Parrot in one of the cars it connects to. It'll connect to the other car. I think we've got a Ford B-Max that connects to that. It won't connect without hassle to the Mini. So the Mini is an issue. But other than that, I don't have any. Oh, hang on. I've got one of these fellas. A Bluetooth earpiece. I wonder if haven't used this for a while. I'll try that next. So with the Have It Bluetooth headset, previously connected to another phone, so I'm not sure if the error I'm now getting on this phone, that it can't communicate with the headset, is because it's been communicating with another phone. So I'll have to go and read the manual for that for a second. So yeah, jury's out. So I was going to do a quick test of the Have It Bluetooth headset, but the headset's broken, so I can't. That's why it can't connect. Can't connect to anything. Can't turn it on. Can't do anything. So that's why I'm not doing that. I suppose to recap, the issues I've had with the phone as far as connectivity are concerned, I suppose are similar to other phones I've had. There are certain things that you've got to fiddle with to get it to connect to, the majority of which are okay. These are the same. I've been looking for things that it has a problem with, and the Mini in-car stuff it won't connect to. I might have a look at it again, but it just means that I have to listen to my daughter's music and have to listen to 21 Pilots telling me how much of a bad life they're having. Yeah, and the GPS is okay. I haven't had a problem. Any of the Bluetooth devices, they seem to just work out of the box. The augmented reality doesn't work on Pokemon Go. if that is an issue, I might work out what it is, but it's not really an issue. But all the things I need this to work with, it works with no problem at all. And the biggest kind of context I can give you now is with your phones, even with the Sony that I had that had like 2 days battery life, I could tell you exactly when I unplugged this from the wall, from the charger. I could tell you exactly when. With this phone, I don't remember the last time I charged this phone. I can't think. It's Tuesday today. I have no idea. It wasn't over the weekend. It wasn't over the weekend. I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I charged this phone. How many of you can say that they can't remember when they charged their phone, what day it was? 31% battery life. And I don't know when I charged it last. I mean, what more do I have to say? When did you last charge your phone? You know that. I have no idea when I last charged this phone. And I'm on 31%. And I know that 31% will probably last me till Thursday, Friday. How many of you could say that?